Look, there's even a special hole where I can hang it.
Yep.
I feel so proud.
And it
says,
officially says
The bee.
The bee. 30 years ago, this was our bee park. It's quite a mess now, quite overgrown. This was about 10 days ago, and there was even remains of some old hive back there. We spent about 10 days cleaning it up, and we've made a lot of progress. We have a lot of work to do now, but at least you can start to see what it may have looked like. We cleaned out a lot of brush, chopped out some trees, and gave it a name. I think the time has come for the official presentation of the bee tool.
Oh, it's my hive tool. I've always wanted my own tool. I think everybody should have one.
God.
Look, there's even a special hole where I can hang it.
Yep.
I feel so proud.
And it officially says
The bee.
The bee. In a previous video, we talked about the idea of using screened bottom boards. A regular hive has a deep soup or a brood chamber that sits on a solid wooden bottom board, which is great for the winter and most other times of year, except for the heat of summer. In the summertime, bees get hot, and they try to keep their hive cooler than about 80 or 90 degrees, and it can get much hotter than that outside. So what they do is they line up across the entrance of the hive, fanning their wings as fast as they can to move air through the hive to keep things cool. Well, we can help them out a little bit by using something known as a screened bottom board. Unlike the solid bottom boards, this bottom board has a metal hardware mesh screen in it and a white card underneath that. With the card removed, there's an open screen that allows air to circulate up through the hive from the bottom. This is very useful and takes a lot of the workload off of the bees. The white card is used for mite detection, and that normally happens in the fall. And we will explain a little bit more about that later in one of our videos. I talked with the bee about the need for fencing around our park. Unfortunately, she had had a large glass of wine on an empty stomach.
Good idea. Get the bee drunk and film her.
Well, with that warning, let's go on with the conversation. You have been warned. We're going to be talking about raccoons and skunks.
Fuck!
No, I can't. I want to keep this G-rated, you know?
Oh, forget that.
We have to put up a fence around the park, which hopefully Jake's going to be helping with tomorrow.
Yes, well, good luck with that. I think so.
Yes.
He's the skunk.
Well, the reason being is, although we don't have bears in the area, we do have raccoons and skunks. And raccoons have this habit of taking hives apart. And they'll actually just pull the honeycomb out of it. So they'll disassemble the hive, and they'll yank a sheet.
Can't we make a trap? I don't care if it's a nature show. They're bastards. They're trying to get our bees.
Well, not as bad as the skunks.
Oh, what do they do?
Well, skunks for some reason don't mind or seem to be immune to being stung in the mouth. And they look at bees as tasty little treats. The skunks will actually sit there and tap on the hive until a few bees come out. And they'll eat the bees. And then they'll tap on the hive a little bit more.
Can we give the bees beer?
Why would we give the bees
so
beer?
They get the skunk drunk and then we can kill them.
Oh, God.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Let's get the skunks drunk. And maybe they'll forget about the bees and go do something useful.
I think
like stink up the house.
I think that the easier answer is we do put up a fence around the bee park, Buzz Park now as it's known. But hopefully tomorrow Jake will come over and we'll start basically doing some serious cleaning. I did a bit of cleaning up on it. And if we can do a bit more cleaning up, maybe we can set the fence around it and get things started because we have about a month.
Until the bees arrive.
Until the bees arrive. And until next time.
With the badger and the bee. And